Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to pick a crystal reading. So I have two crystals here, so you can choose anyone. As always guys, these are general readings. So take the parts that do resonate and let the rest go, okay? So we have like these two crystals. The first one is red agate. Okay, red agate. And the second one is red cat's eye. Red cat's eye. Okay, red agate for 1 and red cat's eye for 2. Okay, if you want to pause the video, feel free to do that. Now I'm going to tune into the energy of the red agate and see what messages are coming through. Okay, I'm hearing surrender as I tune into this crystal. Okay, I'm hearing surrender, and it's like you're entering into the next phase of your life. Okay, it's almost like things are gonna move really fast, and when I said that, I actually felt a bit of dizziness in my head. Like you may feel it's too intense, it's beyond you, but I feel like whatever changes are happening for a reason and a purpose. Okay. I'm hearing stop doubting yourself. And I'm also seeing like you'll be taken from point A to B to C. So wherever you're going, that's not like a final destination. It's from one point to another. You're rewiring yourself. You're rewiring the way you used to think, the way you are. Like it's like you're completely changing that. Okay, you're changing the way you used to think, the way you used to do things. It's like total change is what I'm getting. Okay, let me see in the crystal as well if I'm getting anything. You may feel excuse me, you may feel a bit moody, or you may feel like your emotions kind of keep changing. Like one time you're emotional, then you're angry, then you're feeling all kinds of emotions. Something to do with the fire is also coming through. Okay, something to do with fire. Maybe you're into lighting candles and praying or doing rituals and things like that. Like fire is an important element for you. Your light body is being activated, and I'm also seeing like a coffin here, and I'm just gonna show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. Sorry for the glare guys, it's right here. Okay, this thing looks like a coffin. You've had to put some things to rest. Okay, you've had to put some things to a close, and you're moving past that. Okay, you're moving past the endings, and this could also be once again endings to parts of yourself that once worked for you or that once, whoever you were, like your personality, that certain parts of your personality are no more the same. You're not doing the same things. You've reinvented yourself, and it's like your thinking, your way of doing things, the way you approach life, everything has changed. You're healing your heart chakra. You're healing your heart chakra. You're releasing stuff. You're doing a lot of emotional healing. That's what I'm feeling, okay? Some of you are trying to learn about meditation, or some of you want to practice like your healing skills or your meditation and take it to the next level. There is a need for solitude. That's also what I'm getting with this. There's a need for solitude, time alone, refocusing your goals. There is a female in spirit with whom you have a great connection. For some, this is your mother or your grandma. For others, there is a friend, okay? There is a friend or even a relative who was like a very close connection to you. I'm just seeing you peel a lot of layers, and you're basically going back to your authentic self. Like, who am I? Underneath all these layers, who am I? And what am I all about? And what is this? What makes me feel alive? What makes me feel dead? What makes me feel passionate about? And you're just aiming for that, and you're going in that direction. Spirit wants you to know that you'll be carried through this journey that you're going, okay? So some of you are stressing a lot about the journey, like how will this come about? How will these things take place? But Spirit is saying, like, don't stress out about the next stop or the next destination, or how will you reach the destination. Don't worry about that. Just focus on the next step. I don't know why I'm getting some of you feel judged. Maybe you feel judged by a family member, or you feel judged by others in general. Spirit is going to disclose something to you, and it's gonna come to you like clarity or an answer, okay? Something that kept you confused in the past, it's gonna come to you out of nowhere. This answer that you are seeking is gonna come to you, and it's gonna really sit well in your heart center. It's gonna really sit well, and it's gonna feel right. Like this is the right decision. What I've done is right. I know I'm on the right track. It's just gonna, you will know. That's what I'm getting. You are very protected by Spirit, okay? That's also what I'm getting. You are really very protected by Spirit, and Spirit doesn't want you to worry about anything. Now, an additional thing I want to do in this reading is I have this Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle cards here, and I just want to pull a card to see if there's any additional message that needs to come with this, for this group that picked the red agate. Is there any additional message that Spirit wants to give? Okay. Ooh, I love this. You have the butterfly. The butterfly. Like I said, you are transforming. You are changing. There's a lot of metamorphosis that's happening for you, okay? You're no longer a caterpillar. I'm also hearing stop playing safe. Stop playing it safe. It's time to fly out of your cocoon, okay? If you've just been cocooning all the time, keeping yourself safe, stop doing that. Sorry guys, I'm just losing my voice today. I don't know what's happening. Maybe that's another thing that you could be working on, your throat chakra. Maybe you've always kept silent and not used your throat center, and now you're gonna do that. See, I'm losing my voice. And the number 25 could be significant. Maybe you were born on the date 25, or 2 and 5 is also 7. So you're working on your life purpose, and you're headed in that direction is what I'm getting, okay? I'm hearing don't be afraid to show your colors. Don't be afraid to spread your wings, okay? The butterfly also speaks about, once again, death and rebirth, okay? So this is, again, going back to the stone where I said you have to put some, you have to kind of give closure to yourself, or put some chapters to an end. Okay, Spirit wants you to appreciate yourself more, okay? Yes, it's good to keep striving for something more. It's good to keep striving for something better in your life, but it's also important to, kind of pause, rest, and see how far you've come, okay? In life, always pause and see how far you've completed a journey and all the things you've achieved so far. Okay, I'm also hearing elevation. So what I'm getting from this is you're leveling up, okay? Because you've leveled up your way of thinking. Sorry guys, I need a drink. I'm literally losing my voice. Sorry about that. You're leveling up in every area of your life, okay? So whatever you did in the past, or however you were, it's like you're not the same person. Your energy has shifted, okay? I feel a lot of you with this stone, and I keep seeing this coffin somehow. It's like you still are grieving your losses. You still are grieving whether you lost some situation, whether you lost some people along your path. You're still grieving that, but Spirit is saying like new things are coming in for you, okay? And you are transforming and you are changing, and it's like now better situations, better opportunities, better things are coming your way, and you deserve that. What I'm hearing from Spirit is you have to start thinking that you deserve it rather than pushing that away. Maybe in the past you felt like you didn't deserve good things or something like that. If you had self-esteem issues or you had wounds from the past, it's time to really once again put an end to those things, put an end to those thought patterns of limitation, and see yourself really doing well. See yourself like a butterfly, you know, spreading your wings, looking beautiful, okay? And you know, if there are body image, if there are any issues around body image, Spirit wants you to let go, okay? Stop judging yourself that you are like this, or you are, you know, if you're judging any parts of yourself, or you're idolizing a certain image that you want to achieve, okay? It's good to be healthy and to kind of take care of yourself, but don't get fixated on it. Like, appreciate yourself at each stage wherever you are on your journey. Okay, is there anything else that needs to come? Okay, I'm seeing this at the bottom of the deck, so I'm gonna show you guys. I'm also seeing truth, okay? So there is some truth that Spirit wants you to face. For some, there is some truth that Spirit wants you to speak up about, okay? And for some, I'm also hearing you're an activist, and your purpose is to speak your truth. Your purpose is to live in your truth. And I'm getting that in the past, maybe people try to pull you down or put you down for living your truth, speaking your truth, being who you are. You were maybe put down because of that, but it's like Spirit wants you to know how beautiful truly you are, okay? How beautiful you truly are. And no matter what anyone thinks of you, it's very important that you live your authenticity, okay? Again, once again, 2 and 5 is 7, which is life purpose, and this is all about your truth. It's going to bring a lot of balance in your life. The more you follow your passions, the more you are authentic as your true self, you are going to find so many good things, so many blessings. It's like, you know, I just got a vision of you moving from one thing to another, and that is, it's like Spirit is leaving behind all that does not serve you and moving you to your destination, to where you need to be, okay? As long as you're aligning with your truth, as long as you're aligning with your authenticity, you can never go wrong. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. You can never go wrong. So trust yourself and know that you are a beautiful person inside out, okay? So I'm gonna stop this here, and I'm gonna now move to you know, crystal 2, which is the red cat's eye crystal, for those who picked red cat's eye, okay? Okay, red cat's eye. So first we're just gonna be, I just want to put this aside, and red cat's eye. Okay. Okay, I'm getting focus and target. Okay, what is this? Why focus? What Spirit is telling me is you cannot afford any distractions. You just cannot afford any distractions. You got to keep the eye on the prize, okay, is what I'm getting with this. Spirit is saying you've been on the fence for too long. You've been second guessing yourself for too long. And now this is all about moving that energy and really moving forward rather than just being on the fence and doubting yourself. Some of you have options. I'm trying to figure out, what is this options? Why am I getting this options? Some of you have options in love and some of you have options in career. And I'm hearing choose wisely. Some of you want to go back in the past and kind of redo something, is also what I'm hearing. Redo. Okay. I'm getting you are offended. You are offended by some people's actions or some people's words. Whenever you give your energy to those situations or those people and what they did and what they said, it brings your energy and vibration down, is what I'm being shown by spirit, okay? And I'm hearing mystical. You may have noticed that, some of you went through a lot of situations in life, and it's almost like mystically, or it's like miraculously, you were saved out of a situation, or you were pulled out of a situation, or you got saved. For some, this has to do with an accident. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. So yeah, some of you were kind of pulled out of really tragic situations, or you dodged a bullet or something like that, okay? And this is like, Spirit wants you to realize your own mystical power, okay? Spirit wants you to realize your mystical power. Those who pick this crystal, you're really powerful, you're mystical, you have some gifts, and it's like in the past, either you doubted yourself or you have given that power away to others, or you let others make decisions for you. And it's like Spirit is saying, like, now for you to own your energy, to own your power, to realize who you truly are, and stop giving your independence away, stop giving your power away to people who are, and it's funny, I heard that, to people who are not even half close to what you are, okay? And I don't know how to say this. It's like people who don't even know themselves, people who don't even understand themselves. They have been taking your power away, and you need to realize that what you're doing to yourself. You need to realize your own worth. You need to realize that you need to stop giving your power away to people who do not even understand themselves or their lives or their situations, and they're just as lost. The reason they're pulling you down is because they are lost, okay? That's what came through from Spirit. It's interesting. See, I just noticed that there is a little cut here in this crystal, but I never noticed that before this. So it's, what I'm getting from Spirit is just like this. This crystal is so beautiful to me, and I'm sure it is to you too. And I never noticed this, and it's almost like you have these cuts and these scars and these wounds that on surface you are so flawless and so beautiful and so shiny and spectacular is what I'm hearing, that people don't realize that you too have these wounds, you too have these scars, these cuts, that that you got these cuts through your life, through your experience, because you seem so flawlessly perfect. It's like so flawlessly perfect. You seem just so perfect, and people judge you because it's like you look so perfect. But if you look closely, this crystal does have cuts. This crystal does have some chips, kind of, it's like chipped at certain ends. But you covered well. You kind of you look so put together, or you look so smart or intelligent or something like that, that people can't figure this out unless you allow them close enough to know those parts of you, okay, those wounds of you, unless you allow them. Otherwise, on the surface, they see you like this shiny, pretty crystal. That's how they see you. I'm gonna pull a card just like I did for crystal 1, and I'm gonna see if there's any additional messages that need to come from spirit. Any additional messages for those who picked Cat's Eye? Such a similar message. We have birth, rebirth, birth, rebirth. Number 50. You're going through a lot of changes, and you'll keep going through a lot of changes, okay? What I'm hearing from spirit is release, release, release. The month of fall time is important for you. September, October, November, around that time, something significant may happen. I'm also getting like spirit wants you to let go of a lot of stuff, okay? Let go of wounds from the past, okay? You're being guided to a different destination, but the secret here is to surrender and allow this path to unfold. Okay, bottom of the deck we have joy. You are like the sun to many people, okay? I saw the sun here in this stone here. It's like you are like the sun. You are so radiant, and you are so, it's actually your energy. It's your energy. And people learn through you, okay? People, like, it's like whatever experiences, you've gone through so many birth, rebirth, okay? You've gone through so many death, rebirth. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes is what I'm getting. You've been burnt. You've gone through so much, but you always, it's like even if you go through the worst situations, you always bounce back. You always come back stronger. You always recreating yourself, okay? It's interesting. This is the cat's eye, red cat's eye crystal, right? And we always say the cat has 9 lives, right? It's like people who try to kind of push you down, okay? People who try to kind of hurt you, you kind of bounce back by rebirthing yourself. You bounce back by recreating a different version of yourself. You are always focused on joy, okay? You don't let these dark experiences of life make you like a resentful person or a negative person. You're still focused on the joy. You're still focused on the positivity of life. Not only are you focused on the positivity of life, you are like the sun. You radiate that light even to others. You give that inspiration even to others. So you are always kind of recreating yourself, rebirthing yourself, resurfacing, emerging, okay? And spirit just gave me a vision of, you know, like how I live in Toronto, so it's like when we have these months of winter where nothing is growing and all the trees are bare, right? And then around March, I see all these leaves and grass and everything sprouting. So it's like, it's new life. So even when everything seems so cold and barren and it's like there's no hope, there's always, you know, that hope of new life. So it's like death to certain aspects of yourself and then rebirthing yourself. So whatever, even when you go through these dark experiences, you are reinventing yourself. You're not becoming a resentful person. Okay, some people will find that they go through dark, they're like, oh, so I got hurt, now I'm gonna hurt everyone around me. That's not a good approach. But there are people like that, you know, if I got hurt, now I'm gonna be like this nasty person and I'm gonna hurt everyone. But that's not how you are. You keep yourself focused on the joy. You just kind of redirect your life. You redirect your, you know, your path. You're like, okay, I was hurt and I learned from these people and they hurt me. Rather than hurting them back, I'm gonna change my direction. I learned from those experiences and I'm gonna redirect my life and I'm gonna recreate my life so that I can experience joy, so that I can experience positivity, so that I can experience rebirth, growth, new life. Okay, I'm not gonna keep myself stagnant in situations that keep hurting me, that try to bring me down, and I'm not gonna focus on the wounds. Okay, so that the crack that, see again, I found it, is right here. So, you know, it's like you're gonna see me, it's like I'm gonna embrace my wounds. I'm gonna embrace my pain. I'm gonna hug it. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold space for it. And I'm gonna see myself in totality. I'm gonna see myself in completion. And rather than seeing like my pain separate, I'm just gonna take that as part of my life and see myself as whole and complete, and my pain and my wounds make me even more beautiful, make me appreciate life even more. So you see, there's a difference. There's this difference where you're not allowing these dark energies and these dark experiences to bring you down, but rather lift you up and radiate that light. Okay, and guys, at the end of the day, everything is energy and people can read your energy. And when you come from this positive optimism, right, you have this optimistic energy, people can read that. So it's like you're not festering in negativity. You're not, when we carry hate, when we carry anger, when we carry resentment, it festers in our energy, right? And when we let it go, and when we forgive, and when we move on, and forgive doesn't mean that we have to go back to those situations that cause us pain. We just release the attachment to those situations. We wish those people all the best and we keep moving on. That's really what it is. It's all about being graceful, being loving, because at the end of the day, remember, you are light. Okay, so don't allow any experiences or anything to kind of bring you down. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else that needs to come through in closing. You may be seeing 555s. I just saw this number 50, so 555. 777 is also what I'm hearing. Some of you have some issues with the mother. I just heard that as I held this. Some of you have like issues with your mom, and maybe your mother doesn't understand you or something like that. It's like, let it go. Okay, let this go, and don't take this personally. Don't take how your mom treats you personally. Wearing yellow, color yellow or red is going to help you. I'm hearing you are free. Spirit wants you to let go of attachments and see yourself as free and liberated. I'm seeing a lot of light come in, and Spirit wants you to keep moving towards the light. You're on the right path. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.